Are you ready to unlock a whole new level of power within yourself? Do you wonder what it really means to become a monster? And if it's even possible for someone like you? If you're thinking, can a beginner like me actually dominate something as big as YouTube? Is this about changing my mindset or my physical strength? And most importantly, will this really benefit my life? Then you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what it means to transform into a monster in the best sense: powerful, fearless, and unstoppable. Whether you're curious about the qualities that set these monsters apart, the steps you need to take, or how long it'll take to see a real transformation, I'm here to give you the roadmap. And yes, we're talking real strategies, practical steps, and even routines that anyone, beginner or not, can use to go from zero to beast mode. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only know what this transformation looks like, but you'll also be ready to start your own journey to dominate your goals, crush your insecurities, and discover a version of yourself you may not have even known existed. Let's dive in and unleash the monster within. Becoming a monster, in this context, is all about embodying the intense drive, unshakable confidence, and relentless mindset needed to conquer your biggest challenges. Imagine a version of yourself that operates with unstoppable energy, someone who can look at setbacks, laugh, and push forward anyway. Becoming a monster means learning how to be fearless, relentless, and completely focused on what you want. This isn't about transforming into something negative or scary. It's about tapping into a side of yourself that isn't afraid to dream big or take bold actions. So many of us go through life holding back, weighed down by self-doubt or insecurity. But when you choose to become a monster, you're choosing to let those things go, stepping into a mindset where you're ready to take on whatever challenges come your way. Great question. The answer is both, but in different ways. Becoming a monster starts in your mind, building a foundation of resilience, courage, and unbreakable self-belief. Mental transformation is where it begins because mindset determines everything. How you react to failure, how persistent you are, and how big you're willing to dream. But there's also a physical element. Physical strength comes into play because when you train your body, you train your mind. Physical discipline can teach you dedication, consistency, and even how to push through pain. It could be simple things like waking up early, doing a workout routine, or building stamina. Every time you commit to physical discipline, you're reinforcing that mental toughness. So yes, it's both, but remember, the mind is where the monster truly comes alive. Think about the traits that make a monster powerful in a positive sense: courage, resilience, determination, and a never-quit mentality. A monster in this context doesn't settle. It keeps moving forward regardless of the setbacks. Here are some of the key traits. Unbreakable confidence. A monster believes in itself no matter what. This isn't arrogance. It's an understanding that, with the right mindset and actions, you can overcome anything. Relentless drive. Whether it's a goal, a dream, or a challenge, a monster keeps going even when things get tough. Fearlessness. Not the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. A monster feels fear, but doesn't let it stop them. Adaptability. Monsters don't just stick to one path. They're flexible and resilient, ready to find another way if something doesn't work. These traits make someone strong, not just in action, but in every aspect of life. Here's where the rubber meets the road. Becoming a monster has benefits that impact every area of your life. Think of it like this: career and success. When you adopt a monster mentality, you become bolder in your career choices. You won't be afraid to speak up, lead, or pursue opportunities that once felt intimidating. Personal relationships. Becoming a monster doesn't mean losing empathy. It means you bring your best self to every relationship because you have confidence, integrity, and a purpose. Physical health and well-being. With discipline comes better health. Whether it's physical fitness, mental clarity, or emotional resilience, all areas benefit when you live with this mentality. Self-worth. By becoming a monster, you build an identity based on self-respect, strength, and resilience. You realize that you're capable of incredible things, and that belief changes everything. Here's where we get into actionable steps. If you're ready to start transforming, begin with these foundational steps. Define your purpose. Identify why you want this change. Are you looking to overcome fear, achieve a specific goal, or build self-confidence. Commit to physical discipline. Start small. Commit to a morning workout or a walk. Anything that gets you moving. Physical discipline reinforces mental toughness. Build a resilient mindset. Try journaling or reflecting on challenges. Start reframing negative thoughts and practice gratitude to keep a positive outlook. Embrace challenges. Make a habit of taking on things that scare you. Each time you do, you weaken your fear and strengthen your resilience. Set clear goals. Monsters know what they're aiming for. Write down specific goals and break them down into achievable steps. Transformation is a process, not an overnight miracle. For many, small changes can start appearing within a few weeks if you're consistent. Expect noticeable changes in your mindset within 30 to 60 days and in your physical endurance or strength within 90 days. Remember, patience is key. Each step forward, each small win, builds the monster within. Celebrate those wins, keep building, and you'll notice the transformation before you know it. Absolutely. Let's go over a few powerful habits that can accelerate your journey. Daily reflection. Spend 5 minutes each morning setting an intention. Reflect on your progress weekly to stay motivated. Consistent exercise. Physical challenges toughen your mind and body. Stick to whatever routine suits you best, but aim to push your limits. Goal tracking. Use a planner or app to track your progress. Seeing your success builds confidence. Visualization. Every morning, visualize your monster self succeeding. It primes your mind for success. Embrace discomfort. Whether it's a cold shower or a challenging project, do something that makes you uncomfortable every day. Yes, without a doubt. Fears and insecurities come from feeling inadequate or powerless. Becoming a monster helps you overcome these feelings by building a foundation of confidence and resilience. Each time you act despite fear or uncertainty, you take away a piece of its power over you. Imagine the version of yourself that isn't held back by doubts. That's what this journey offers. A way to shed insecurities and finally take charge. Absolutely. The beauty of this approach is that it's realistic for anyone, no matter where you're starting. You don't need to be an expert or an athlete. All you need is the willingness to start, to keep pushing, and to stay committed, even if you feel uncertain at times. Each small step, each little victory, builds on the last. This journey is for anyone who wants to grow and build a strong, resilient mindset. It's all three, but it's also more than that. Becoming a monster is about gaining control over your life, your mind, and your future. It's about discovering a version of yourself that's courageous, focused, and ready to take on challenges. Confidence, power, and resilience are all parts of the process. But what you're really building is the ability to handle anything life throws your way with strength and integrity. So, here we are. You've explored what it means to become a monster, the courage, resilience, and purpose it requires. And you now know that transformation is within reach. But remember, transformation isn't something that happens overnight, and it certainly isn't something someone else can give to you. Becoming a monster is a journey you choose to embark on, and that choice in itself is powerful. Every step of this journey will take you closer to a version of yourself that maybe you haven't met yet, but have always known was possible. You might feel some doubt right now, wondering if you're capable of really doing this. And that's normal. All of us carry that little voice of doubt within, especially at the start. But here's the secret. The monster within doesn't banish that doubt. It simply grows bigger than it. Every time you take a step forward, every time you push past a comfort zone, that doubt shrinks a little bit more, and the monster within becomes a little stronger, a little bolder. It's a process of reclaiming parts of yourself that you might have let go of due to fear, insecurity, or a lack of belief in your potential. And with each victory, big or small, that belief will grow. Imagine what your life could look like if you truly embodied this transformation. Picture the confidence, the clarity, and the power that would be yours if you decided, right here and right now, that you would no longer be limited by the self-imposed barriers you've been carrying. Think about the relationships you could build with people who respect your strength and your passion. Think about the dreams you could chase without hesitation, the goals you could achieve without apology, and the life you could create by embracing your potential fully. Becoming a monster isn't about escaping reality. It's about creating a reality that aligns with who you truly want to be. This journey is going to require you to take on challenges, to get uncomfortable, and to face things you've been avoiding. But with every bit of discomfort comes growth. That's why the monster within thrives in situations that might make others quit. Because every challenge becomes a stepping stone, every setback a lesson. You won't just overcome obstacles. You'll start to seek them out because you know that's where real progress happens. This is about understanding that the monster within is relentless, but also wise, powerful, but also patient. It's the balance of knowing when to push and when to reflect, when to act and when to strategize. Ask yourself, are you ready to begin this journey? Maybe it's hard to imagine what lies at the other side of this transformation, but remember that growth is something you can only truly experience by doing. You can't think your way into confidence, power, and resilience. You have to earn it. And that's what makes this journey so incredibly worthwhile. By committing to becoming a monster, you're committing to showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. You're committing to stepping into a version of yourself that you've dreamed of, but might have thought was out of reach. The habits you build along the way will become the foundation of your transformation. Each time you push through discomfort, whether it's a tough workout, a challenging project, or a difficult conversation, you'll be reinforcing the mental and emotional strength needed to carry on. These habits might start small, but over time, they'll snowball into a powerhouse of resilience and purpose. And don't underestimate the power of consistency. Little by little, you'll find that these actions compound, taking you from where you are to where you want to be. That's the essence of becoming a monster. It's about building, brick by brick, a mindset and a lifestyle that's truly unbreakable. So, what are you waiting for? Today is the day to start. Don't wait for the perfect moment because, in reality, there's no such thing. The moment to act is now. Decide what your first step is going to be. Maybe it's as simple as setting a clear goal or starting a new habit. Maybe it's deciding to face a fear you've been running from or taking that first action toward a dream you've been putting off. Whatever it is, do it with the conviction that you're taking a step toward becoming something greater. The journey to becoming a monster isn't easy, but it's one of the most fulfilling paths you'll ever walk. By choosing to embrace this transformation, you're choosing to bring your best self to the table in every area of life. You're choosing to be someone who doesn't shy away from challenges, but meets them with determination. You're choosing to let go of self-doubt and embrace the mindset of someone who is fearless, relentless, and fully alive. Imagine what you'll look back on a year from now if you decide to start today. Imagine the person you'll become. So go ahead, take that first step. Embrace the monster within, the one that's ready to live boldly, to dream unapologetic ally, and to create a life filled with purpose, strength, and unbreakable resilience. This journey is yours, and I promise, it's one worth taking.